Rashford, the coolest man in the place.
Bosh, have some of that.
The full-time whistle, and Solskjaer has won it. And you've heard that somewhere before. What a night for Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has inspired them to one of their greatest ever European victories. Written off, not given a prayer after the first leg, and they've rolled into Paris and rolled over Paris Saint-Germain.
Goodness gracious me. Extraordinary scenes in the French capital.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys, on the channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, PSG, in the UEFA Champions League in the round of 16, second leg, guys. What an amazing game this was to watch. We made 5 changes from the first leg against PSG. Talk about the starting 11. So we started with De Gea, Bailey, Smalling, Lindelof, Shaw, Young, McTominay, Fred, Pereira, Lukaku, Rashford. Overall reaction. Oh my days, what a game this was to watch. It was one of the best turnarounds I have ever fucking watched. What an achievement. What a fucking achievement it was, because we were 2-0 down against PSG at home. Everyone was writing us off saying, you know, Manchester United are not going to beat PSG because we had 10 injured players in the treatment room. We had to go down to PSG with a B team. They had their A team out, and everyone was writing us off saying, yeah, there's no chance that they're going to beat PSG. To walk away with a fantastic performance like that. You know, we said that we had to score a goal early and we had to be in it with 20 minutes to go. We just got the job done. What an achievement it was. A fantastic performance by the boys. We had 10 injured players and we had to go out there with our reserve team. It was just the best way to do it. One of the best. We played 3 youngsters, Chong, Greenwood, Garner. So what an achievement it was for Manchester United to be down 2-0 and to bring everything back on an away leg. It's just fantastic to walk away with such a fantastic performance and to do it against PSG. And they're a world-class side. You know, they've got some big players in there, and we absolutely put them to bed. They thought we were going to go into that game. They expected United to be probably defending. We weren't going to France to mess about. We were going to France to get the job done. What an achievement it was to walk away from Paris to get a great win. It's fantastic. Talking about the game now, first half fantastic. We came out straight away. We got an early goal by Lukaku. What a goal it was within the first few minutes. We got another great goal as well. Then they got one back, so it was 2-1 in the first half. Thinking about the whole game, you know, we committed men forward. We got on the front foot. We were playing a very aggressive and attacking football. We were playing with a high tempo, high intensity. We were going for it, and I think the motto is we had nothing to lose in this game. And we went for it. We went for it. That's what it's all about. You have to go for it. You have nothing to lose. And we played with fight, passion, pride. We did it for the badge. We did it for the club. And to walk away with a fantastic result against PSG as well. To do it against PSG, it's fantastic because they're one of the best teams in Europe. We played our reserve team out there. Go and beat PSG. It's fantastic. Rashford had to be very composed on his penalty. It was his first penalty taken and he had to score it to get us through. So it's fantastic to come away with a fantastic performance like that. In the second half, we had to say to our players, you know, we're still in this game. We're only 1 goal away. I think it was all about being patient in the second half. We're also organised, kept our shape. Defensively, we were fantastic at the back. You know, we were solid. We knew who the main men were, who we had to cover off. Mbappe, Di Maria, Draxler. Whoever were getting in the mix there, we had to make sure that we had to defend. So whenever they were on a counter-attack, we had to defend. We did that properly. We defended properly. This game was one of the best games up there. To do it against PSG, I'm going to say it once again, it's a fantastic performance to walk away from. I don't think anyone expected Manchester United to do it, but everyone was writing us off saying, we're not going to do it. We walked away with a great result and everyone's buzzing. The scenes were amazing to watch. And it's just fantastic. It's one of the best games up there, and it's a shame that I didn't go to the game because it was fantastic to watch. One of the most entertaining games to watch as well. People may think I'm bonkers of staying up till about 3-4 in the morning to watch these games, but come on, these games are worth it as well. So it's the Champions League. It's one of the best leagues in Europe. You have to watch it. Fantastic game. We just needed to grind out a great result against PSG, and we did that. Like I just said previously, we were organised, we kept our shape, we committed men forward, we're on the front foot. We played with a high intensity, high tempo, we played aggressive football, attacking football, and to walk away with a great performance against PSG just cannot get any better than that. And that just gives us, that winning mentality. The more we pull off some great results against bigger teams as well, in Europe as well, everyone will be buzzing, the dressing room will be buzzing. Could see it on everyone's faces. Everyone was buzzing. So roll on Barcelona. So let's see how that goes down. So anyway, let's get into the questions. The first one is, how did United turn around a 2-0 deficit to go through to the quarterfinals? Like I just said previously, I think the motto was there was nothing to lose in this game. And we knew that the first leg wasn't the best performance. We were 2-0 down. We had to go down to Paris. We had to be organised. We had to be physically, mentally prepared. We had to keep our shape. We had to get an early goal. We got 2 early goals in the first half. And we were in it within 20 minutes to go. Ollie said it. We had to be patient for that third goal to come. And it came. We played fantastic football. The movement was good. We were on top of our game. We had to be. To pull off everything was fantastic. To walk away being down 2-0 to go through to the quarterfinals, it's amazing. It feels fantastic. And you could tell on the players' faces and the manager's face. So everyone's happy, everyone's buzzing. Fantastic. We have to keep up that good work. The work rate was fantastic. The momentum is just absolutely fantastic. So we're going to have to keep it going. We can't take our eye off the ball, and that's another thing. We didn't take our eye off the ball. We're fully focused, concentrated, and we got the job done. What was I most impressed at? Everything. Defence, midfield and attack. Defensively, we were organised. We kept our shape. We played Bailey at right back. He was forced off injured. We brought Dalot on. He was making some good runs on the right flank. He made some great crosses. He was a threat on the counter-attack. We had to play our B team. We had 10 players in the treatment room, and we pulled off a fantastic result. And we had Paul Pogba suspended for this game as well. Our best players were practically sat out for the game. We absolutely smashed it. Defensively, we're organised, kept our shape. Midfield, it's just what you want from the midfield. There had to be quick movement. It had to be pass and move, pass and move, pass and move. We weren't passing it sideways. There was times where we had to go back to the keeper and play it safe. And then the attack was just fantastic. You had to get the end product out of the final third. You had to get everything out of the team. And we had to really dig deep in this game. And if we didn't dig deep, we weren't going to get results. To walk away with a fantastic result like this, it's fantastic. It's fantastic for the club and it's fantastic for the fans. Everyone's buzzing because, we've got another job to do against Barcelona, but I was most impressed in everything, the way how we had to turn things around, especially as well. It was fantastic. I don't think anyone expected it. It's fantastic. We walked away with a great result. It can't get any better. We got everything out of the defence, midfield and attack, everything out of the final third. We put our chances away, we took our chances, and that's what's all about football. You've got to take your chances, and we scored on them. They made mistakes, we capitalised. That was the job done, really, wasn't it? Was that the best turnaround I've ever seen? It has to be up there. It was one of the best turnarounds I've ever seen. And this is Manchester United. We can turn things around, whether if we 2-0 down, 1-0 down. It was like going back to the Southampton game. We were 1-0 down in the first half, and we knew that we had to win that game. We won that game 3-2. And this is Manchester United. We come back into games. We're a team that we never give up. That had to be also another one. We never give up in games, and you cannot give up. And you just got to go out there, play your football, express yourself, just never give up. It was one of the best turnarounds I've ever seen in my life of watching Manchester United. It has to be one of the games up there, and fantastic, one of the best games that we turned around. I personally think it was one of the best. I think all the Paris fans are going to be pissed off at the fact of how that penalty was awarded to Manchester United right at the end. I've written the reason down why it was given. Why did the referee give the penalty to United? The former referee, Peter Walton, he said, well, we called it straight away. He left his arm out, he turned his back, he took no responsibility for the ball striking, he made himself bigger, and the VAR is a huge decision, exactly why VAR brought into operation. Here we see him jump. There, the VAR has got to make sure that either the contact is inside the area, so therefore we can injuricate on it, because it's a potential penalty kick, but as that's the law, it's written, and at the moment that's handball. So that's the reason why it was penalty. It was given as a penalty. So everyone's going to be saying it wasn't handball, but sorry, PSG fans, but it was a penalty. Get over it. You were the ones that turned up. Games like PSG, your players need to turn up. They turned up, and if they don't turn up, you're not going to get the job done. To turn up to a game like PSG, when you're playing B team out there against PSG, you've got 10 injured players, especially Paul Pogba suspended. Go out there, win the game. It meant a lot to the players, the fans, the manager, everyone in the club. Everyone was absolutely buzzing. Who is my man of the match? My man of the match has to be, well, Lukaku scored 2 goals and Rashford got the winning goal, so it has to be Rashford and Lukaku. They were both fantastic. The formation was fantastic. 4-4-2, we went with the 4-4-2. To get over the line, it's fantastic. Talking about the goals, first goal, good pressure by Rashford, which forces PSG defensive mistake. Lukaku capitalised, wins the ball, goes round the keeper and puts it in for 1-0. Fantastic. Second goal, Pereira passed it to Rashford. Rashford puts a lot of power behind the ball with dip, which the keeper couldn't deal with. The keeper makes a mistake. Lukaku capitalised once again and puts it in for 2-1. Lovely jubbly. Third goal, Rashford steps up for the penalty, nice and composed, and puts it away for 3-1. United produced the impossible, and we did it. We definitely did. We produced the impossible. No one thought we could have done it, especially when we had 10 players injured. We did it. Get over it. We did it. Bailey went off for Dalot. Talk about Bailey's performance, a walking disaster. Did not do a single thing right, and should have been played at right back. Forced off injured after a Marco Verratti foul. Pereira went off for Chong. Talk about Pereira's performance. Positioned on the left wing in the 4-4-2 and did not look comfortable there. Took a long time to find his stride and barely contributed in attack. Young went off for Greenwood. Talk about Young's performance. A surprise selection at right wing. He barely protected the erratic Eric Bailly and eventually moved to right back after Diogo Dalot came on. Improved there. Next up, it's Barcelona. My God, Barcelona. When I was watching the draw, it was either going to be between Barcelona or City, and eventually we drawn with Barcelona. I think this is going to be our toughest test yet. This is going to be one challenge again. We thought that PSG game was going to be a challenge. We were focused for that. We were fully focused on that game. And this is another game that we have to be fully focused again. It's not going to be easy. I like a challenge though. These big teams, they're a good challenge for us, because you're playing like the best teams in Europe. I can guarantee this game is not going to be easy. I can guarantee that for a fact, because they've got some quality players in there. Absolutely fantastic, world-class players. They're another team. Once they get the ball onto someone like Messi, Suarez or Dembele or Coutinho, they're straight on the attack. They're straight away on the attack. They're playing aggressive football with fluidity in the team. Once they get the ball out to someone like Messi, Coutinho or Dembele or someone like that, they're straight when they attack. So firstly, we've got to be defensively organised. I can guarantee that for a fact. We've got to be defensively rock solid there. We've got to be organised and we've got to keep our shape there. The defence has to be absolutely rock solid and needs to do a job. We may have to sort of go to a back five, maybe, to really give them a hard day, and that's why we play with the back five against PSG, because we gave them a really frustrating day as well. So I think we've got to go with the back five. This is going to be one of the toughest games yet. I can guarantee that for a fact. We've got to be physically, mentally prepared for this one. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's a challenge, but we've got to take it at the end of the day. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. One hell of a game. We're going to have to be fully focused, fully concentrated on this game. We can't take our eye off the ball. We've got to be physically, mentally prepared for this one. It's not going to be easy. The players to look out for is Rakitic, Coutinho, Vidal, Suarez, Messi, Dembele and Malcolm. They're the ones that are going to cause trouble. They will cause us a counter-attacking threat. They're another team like how City play. Once they get the ball, boom, on the attack. We've got to defend properly. We're just going to get our job done. We can't take our eye off the ball. We've got to be fully focused and fully concentrated on this game, and we can't focus on other games except for this one coming up. So it's not going to be easy. Definitely going to be tough. I like a challenge, and we are playing one of the best teams in Europe, so we've got to be fully focused on this game. It's not going to be easy, and hopefully we can just walk away with the result that we want. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace.